Hello everyone, this is Factrocks, and this is a really happy day for me today because I finally got my YouTube partnership. And I would like to thank you guys so much for supporting my channel and giving me all these views and all these subscriptions. I really appreciate it. And overall for me, I started this channel back in 2008, actually around this time, so it's been 3 years. It took me 3 years to get my partnership, and I could never have done it without all you guys. Actually, I went through every single stage of partnership. So at first I got like a couple IVPs, and then I got monetization about say 6 months ago, and now I finally got my partnership. And now there's several people I would like to thank. First of all, the first one would be Gigerfied, or Daniel at Tinkernet.com. When he featured one of my major videos, it really was a turning point for my channel. At that time I had like 500 subscribers, and then he just raked in so much support for my channel, and I really appreciate what he did for me. And there's another person by the name of Ferne, that's what his username is. He's actually a really good friend of mine, and he developed my video intro, so I really appreciate that. And there's also another friend of mine who I'm going to put his channel down here soon, potentially, if he would want it. And he's designing me a cool banner. This is just something I whipped out of GIMP really quickly. I'm not very good at designing. So as you see here, it's been 2 months since my last video tutorial here, and a lot of you are probably thinking, oh, what is going on? Why isn't Factrocks uploading a new video? And well, as you see, I had an excuse for 1 month. I got this simple app out in the App Store, and I talked about it here. It's a niche for orchestral jokes, in particular the viola. And just something personal to me, I play the viola in the string orchestra. That's a hobby of mine. Anyway, the reason why I've been delayed for, again, is because I'm working on another app, and it's actually currently in review by Apple, so we'll see what happens here. And then, so those would be my 2 apps, and using that as my background experience, I can then create a quality video showing you guys the process of how, from creating your app in the beginning to getting it submitted to the store. And in this part, I'm just going to talk about the last part, once you have your binary and the steps that you need to take to get it on the store. And I've had a couple videos on development here. My major tutorial was using Flash Builder, and they're a cross-compiler for the iPhone. Actually, originally there wasn't one. We had to use a plugin called OpenPlug, but there are several other ones, and available for the Mac and the PC platform. I'll probably, depending on the demand and what people are asking, I may do more ones gearing for IDEs that are available on the PC, or I may do some ones that are covering the Mac. There's some really good development tools that are available for the Mac which are on the PC, but I understand that most of my subscribers are PC users. And by the way, you're probably confused right now. You see this is a Mac right here. I managed to get this earlier this year. It's been one of my main development tools I've used for developing iPhone apps. And as you've probably seen, my video history, this is my first video I've ever shot on the Mac. And the reason why is because I did not have the money to get the video editing software, and I have typically used Camtasia. And now this software, it costs $150 for the version of the Mac, but just recently they had a flash sale, so I managed to snag a copy of this for 50 bucks, and I thought that was pretty cheap. And so now I'm open for Mac video tutorials. And for those of your subscribers who are like all worried that I'm just going to suddenly do nothing but Mac tutorials, no, for this channel I'm going to stick with the PC, because that was my first platform. And there's just so many things that you can do on Windows, and a lot of things about the Mac are limiting. And also another thing, I got a flip video camera. Now you're probably wondering why I got such an out-of-date, crappy, but HD camera. The reason why is because I just have an iPod Touch, and that's what I use for development and programming. But I've also used the HD camera on the iPod Touch to record my videos. But unfortunately, you cannot record an iPod Touch with an iPod Touch camera, so I needed another camera to record the iPod Touch so that I can do some actually decent development tutorials for iOS. And if you've ever seen any of my other ones where I shot the touch itself, I had to use a standard def camera, and that just looked horrible because all the other video was HD. And so just to let you know that even though it's been 2 months, I'm still dedicated to this channel and also dedicated to iPhone programming. I thought before I start to get into demand and start doing all these tutorials that I'd get some real life experience here from getting apps from start to finish. So this was the first app, and there will be another one. So I have a basis to actually do tutorials. I mean, I can't make a good tutorial unless I have the background experience to start out with. And so, again, thank you guys so much for supporting me. I'm just absolutely stunned. 3 years ago, I started this channel actually out of inspiration by mainly Gigafied and several other guys who made absolutely amazing quality tutorials. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, I want to make something that's like this. So I created this channel, and in 3 years, all the support that you guys given me, I really appreciate it. So thank you. Tutorials are coming soon. Part of being a YouTube partner now, they're asking me to, of course, upload regularly. So I'm going to try at least once every 2 weeks. Right now, I'm actually in college right now, so it is kind of difficult for me. But I am going to get them out. I'm completely dedicated to this channel, and the stuff that I've done, it means a lot to me. And so thank you again. And one last time. So that's it. So tutorials are coming soon. And if that second app, if it gets accepted, I'll post a video demonstrating what it is, because I think it's personally really cool. Okay, so that's it for this video.